Hey guys, Jackson here from Smash Central. I'm going to be bringing you guys the second Marth video today. So, this video is going to be expanding upon the first Marth video, which was just his basic moveset. And by basic moveset, I meant his 6 moves of his that I thought were the most important and were the ones you want to be using in most situations. So, building on that, I'm going to be talking about his entire moveset here, in exactly which moves are good for certain situations, or just the general uses of each one. I would recommend watching the first video, basic moveset, if you're new to Marth, because that was just main things that you're going to want to be doing when you play him, his main moves. So I would watch it first, though I was so tired about those moves here. Anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, his neutral A attack, pressing A in place, is his jab. It would just be this slash in front of him. The first hit and the second hit are a bit different. Honestly, I don't really like this attack that much. Some people think it's alright. I think it can be punished a bit too easily. I don't really like it. It's your preference. If it works for you, you can use it, but I don't really like it. The first hit does 4 damage, and or each of them do 4 damage, and the tipped one does 6 damage. It can parry projectiles and push opponents back, but again, it's easy to punish. I don't know. I don't really like it. Marth's dash attack, which is just dashing, pressing A. Obviously, this is a decent move. Pretty easy to tip, as you just saw, and it has decent knockback and higher percentages. But it can be really predictable if you just do this every time you dash. So don't use it too much, but mix it in occasionally, because I think it can be good. Marth's get up attack. I'm not going to have Falco do it here, but it's when he's on the ground and you press A to attack. You just slash in 2 different directions. It's okay, but I would probably do something else. Maybe his get up attack. I mean, not get up attack. I'm sorry. Ledge attack below 100 is just simple slash of this. It's okay, but I think it's much better to do aerial off the ledge like this, just like doing an aerial. Same with his ledge attack after 100%. Both of them aren't really all that viable. I would definitely do a short hop aerial off the ledge. That's much better. I'd say in almost every situation. For his tilt, which for newer players, it's just tilting a direction and then pressing A. So the down tilt is just crouching and pressing A. Side tilt would be holding left or right and pressing A. And up tilt would be holding up and pressing A. Up tilt can be kind of difficult without tap jump, because with tap jump on, because you'll jump, or unless you press it really lightly. But enough about that. So what do the tilts themselves do? Down tilt is one I talked about last video. His best tilt by far, one of his best attacks. It's a very quick poke. I'll use it in many situations just to put your opponent away, combo into other attacks like fair or dancing blade. So down tilt's a very good option. Side tilt, honestly, I never found myself using this. It's a decent attack. It has a lot of range. I believe it's Marth's second longest attack after Shield Breaker, which I'll explain Shield Breaker later. So it's a wide attack. It's okay, but it can be a bit slow, so I don't really like it. Use it if you want, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Marth's up tilt, on the other hand, is actually a pretty good attack. It's pretty underused. You can just do it to start juggles like that, then start juggling them with your up air or something. So that's pretty good. It can also actually kill at higher percentages, so it's very quick. If you'll notice, the hitbox comes out really quick. I have tap jump on, so it can be a bit hard to use it sometimes, but you can use this to kill higher percentages. Don't forget that. It's actually pretty useful, but in normal circumstances, maybe throw it in, but I wouldn't use it all that much. It's not the best. His aerials, again, this is where Marth shines. I mentioned that last video. His air game is amazing. A neutral air, great attack to shake opponents off, deal damage with higher percentages. A very nice attack. I would mix it in a lot, especially when opponents are close to you. Kind of like shakes them off. Also guards the ledge like this. So use on the ledge to kind of trap opponents. Forward air is mentioned in the basic moveset video. It's Marth's best aerial and one of the best aerials in the game. I use this attack for almost anything. Just general attacking, pressure, edge guarding like I just did, space, like just reset your spacing, even killing the higher percentages when tipped. Just a great attack. Use it a lot. Honestly, like there isn't really much to drawback to spamming this. Again, I really do think it's good to mix it up, but using this move a lot is never really a bad thing. So use this move a lot, make it your like main approach in retreating aerial. Up here, like I said earlier, its only real purpose is juggling. But it is good for that, to just keep your opponents in the air, make it as hard as possible for them to get back on the stage. So we're in the air, pressure them with up air. That's it. Back here is another very good aerial actually. It does decent damage like its other aerials, but like I said, where it shines is really the knockback. When tipped, which isn't too hard with his attack, you can really actually kill opponents at surprisingly low percentages if you tip it. I mean, yeah, it's very good for that purpose. So, really, especially when they're off the ledge, like if I get Falco off here, just if you can, like, oh, that was terrible. I'm sorry, but if you can grab the ledge and then turn your back and just keep pushing back with that, like there's a fair. I killed, but if you could. You can go like this, grab the ledge, so reset your jump, just jump off and do that. It's a very powerful edge guard and can keep opponents off. So use that as a kill move and for pressure. The final aerial is down air. This is a really cool move. Normally it doesn't really do anything if you like hit it normally, but if you tip it, however, it will spike your opponent straight into the ground and can kill them at low percentages. This can be very difficult even for a seasoned player like me or a competitive player. It's not always easy to tip this, especially against a competitive player who knows what they're doing. So I would rarely use it, only when you know what you're doing. I'm going to go in depth with this move in a later video, but as a novice, trust me, I would avoid this attack. It's not really that, see, I just messed up there. I just landed this spike, but I killed myself. So it's kind of difficult to tip. So again, I would avoid it for now. Later I'll go into it, and it can be a cool move for gimping, which means killing at low percentages. But I'd avoid it when you're a newer player. Into his smashes. Up smash right here is a pretty cool move. Something interesting about it is it has a weird hitbox where it kind of draws opponents into it. Like here, see how Falco was to the side of me, but it would just draw him to the top of it, which is really nice. You can also do out of a dash, which is called a hyphen smash to boost. I'll talk about that in a later video though, like boosting, doing stuff out of your dash. So up smash can be a decent vertical kill move. I would just mix it in, kind of when somebody's falling, you can maybe jump, make the thing you're going to do an aerial, but then land and do an up air. So I use it to kill vertically and kind of mix up my kill move. So it's a decent move, and you just accept it with the hitboxes, because again it would hit to the side of you like this, which is pretty crazy. And when tipped, it's pretty powerful as well, so don't overlook it. Forward smash is this move right here. It's a very powerful smash. It's actually, like, when tipped, you can actually kill with this surprisingly early. It's Marth's most powerful smash by far, I would say. And Marth can be notorious for killing early with this. But it can be okay when not tipped. Like the knockback, I mean, it was pretty bad, you saw, but sometimes you just need to do it to kill your opponents. But when tipped like that, at 52%, it almost killed him. So it's very powerful. So if you see a good opportunity to punish your opponent and tip it, I'll go for it, but don't abuse it or anything, because you would definitely be punished for abusing it. The final smash is down smash. Kind of an interesting smash. It sweeps around your legs like this. The main application, I would say, is for mind games, like to make people think they can get around you. It like sweeps on the other side to punish them. Also, I love to do it to bad players who roll excessively. I used to do that a lot. It can be a bad habit. I'm trying to get away from it. I have stopped doing it as much, but many players will just roll like this, just roll to the sides of you. If they start on the side of you like Falco is, if you do this and they roll, they'll sweep to the other side of your attack and get hit by it. So I use it to punish excessive rollers and just mess with my opponent. But I wouldn't use it too much, because honestly, if you miss, your opponent will make you pay for it. Specials. Shield Breaker, Marth's neutral V attack, neutral special. This move can actually be pretty powerful, especially when tipped, but I believe it only tips when fully charged. And it's kind of weird to see because it like flashes, but you saw I killed him pretty easily, 64%. But the thing is, as the name suggests, it will break shield, which is awesome. Let me see if Falco can shield here. I don't think he can. No, he can. But it, you know, actually, let me just change some controller settings really quick. I'll just I'm gonna plug in that. So I'm gonna set him to control really quick and just have him shield. I'll just make him shield. So and the whole shield. Watch what happens when I fully charge it. It pops his shield. So very cool mind games with this thing. You can like you can make people think that you're just they can just shield all your attacks and stuff. Then mix it up, put in a shield breaker. If you break somebody's shield, make sure to charge up a tipped forward smash all the way or a tipped shield breaker all the way. You should be able to kill at low percentages with that. So yeah, mix it up, punish people who shield too much. It can be pretty good, and it also be used as recovery, but I'll get into that later. Dancing Blade, I talked about this last time. It's a fantastic move. Make sure you use it a lot. Punish mistakes. Start juggles by doing the up version. Get more damage with the down version. The people usually say side is for horizontal recovery. I mean horizontal knockback. Up is for vertical knockback and to start juggles, and down is just for extra damage. That was terrible. But you know, again, any situation really, just a viable move. Make sure to use it a lot because it's very important. Up B Dolphin Slash. The main purpose of this attack is for recovery, and again, I'll talk about it more in a recovery video from Marth, like how to recover with him the best you can. But so at a novice level, just recover by using this. But also, I'll talk about out of shield options later. But just know that if your opponent messes up and you're right next to them, you don't have time to do a different attack. If you get right next to them and do it, it has very nice knockback on it and it can kill. So make sure to use it if you see the opportunity. But trust me, if you whiff this right in your opponent's face, they will definitely hit you hard. But yeah, at a low level with Marth, just use it as recovery, not really anything more. So that's always specials. And lastly, there will be his throws. So Marth's throws can be, they're not all that special, not really remarkable, but you can do things like throw to F smash. Like, that's a guaranteed combo. I know it looks awesome, and it is awesome, because you get like about 30 damage free early, and this works on most opponents. But this is a low-level Marth video again, so I'll talk about grab combos in a later video that can be really cool and helpful. But it just meant, like, when you grab this spike Q like that, which is pretty awesome. I mean, if you actually get that off on somebody, it's an early kill and a freeze talk. But again, don't worry about that now. Just use forward throw to kind of reset your spacing and maybe follow up with other attacks. So it's probably Marth's best throw. Second best is his down throw. Down throw is basically his back throw, but better. You'll see, just throws opponents behind him. I usually like to do it to throw them off the ledge, set up an edge guard situation. Again, back throw is basically the same thing, but Marth lags a lot more in that. So down throw lets you kind of do a move right out of it, while back throw doesn't really. So whenever there's a situation you use back throw, I would recommend down throw. It's just always a better option. Up throw, people don't really use it, but it's actually not bad. Like you just saw, it can be used to set up some serious juggles. So against a character that's bad in the air, like Snake or something, you can just throw him up there and try to start juggling him to get some damage on. So I would, in terms of best to worst, it's always situational, but I would probably say forward throw is best, down throw is second best, up throw is third best, and back throw is the worst. But again, it depends on the situation. In pummeling, if you're really new to the game, you don't know what pummeling is. When you grab someone, you can just like hit them by pressing the attack button to do extra damage. I would do this a few times when you think you can, but at lower percentages, like at 0%, don't take chances, just throw them, because you really won't have the time to do it. Good players will mash out of your grabs by mashing the buttons to escape early. So at higher percentages, pummel to get more damage, but definitely don't abuse it or anything, because they will escape. But do it to get more extra damage if you. So that sums up all of Marth's basic movesets in the his not basic moveset. That's his entire moveset actually. So I'll refer to what I said about the moves if you're thinking about using them. Just I think it's a good idea to give you guys a good idea for you guys of what all of Marth's moves do. I kind of try to say everything I know about these moves or just a basic overview to show you guys what they're good for. So again, when you're playing Marth at a novice level or even at a higher level, I would keep it to those moves that I referred to in the previous video, Marth's basic moveset. But again, a lot of these moves can be useful, like his up smash, his forward smash, and other stuff like his up tilt or something. So again, Marth, don't get predictable. You want to mix it up, but also use moves like forward air a lot. They're your best options. You're going to want to use them, but again, you always do want to mix in other stuff that people won't be expecting, like maybe a forward tilt or something like that. But anyway, guys, that's my Marth video for today. Thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting Smash Central. Can't even pronounce that one name of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, please, to support me. Tell me what you think. And I know this is still pretty basic in terms of Marth, but you guys kind of got a little taste of it today. But I'm going to be talking about stuff like grab combos, spiking with his down air, stuff like that later to kind of up your game even more to get to be more of an advanced Marth player. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.